Women love idealistically and men love realistically. And the problem is that we love a woman way more than a woman loves us. So when we separate, we're in way more pain than what the actual woman herself. And let me tell you exactly the reason why. Because when a man loves a woman, he loves her like she's his daughter. He looks after her, he protects her, he provides for her, he does everything for her. The woman loves him like her father. But in our nature, we are meant to lose a parent, but we're not meant or built to lose a child. And a man loses a child when him and his woman separates. And it's way more heartbreaking.
Okay, well, this guy is speaking facts. Well, at least based on what makes him feel safe.
I'm the alpha, I'm the leader, I'm the one to trust.
There is a reason why these grown men, including John ZHERKA, who wet himself listening to Ben say this. There's a reason why these grown adult men can only align with teenagers and the most naive girls possible.
19.
29. I like them young. Well, see, when they're 19, you can train them.
The one guy won't take any girl who's over 21 and not a virgin seriously.
Not a day over the age of 21.
ZHERKA, well, he publicly talks about going under 18.
What's your age?
I'm 18.
But I love teenagers. I love teenagers so much. Like, how old is 17?
There is a reason why these types of men are only capable of aligning with girls who are barely out of high school or women who have massive daddy issues. It is because it is only girls with massive daddy issues that will even entertain them and give them the time of day, and they're the only ones that they can have this father-daughter psychology dynamic with. And they need that dynamic in order to feel safe and like a man. That way they will have default control by no merit of leadership or skill or character. ZHERKA talks about how teenagers are impressed if you just have a car and how women over 25 have too many opinions. Absolute dependence is the only way that they will feel secure in their masculinity, and they will demand obedience, and they will often be financially and emotionally and verbally or physically abusive in order to obtain and sustain that power. They are tyrants, not leaders. They are mice, not men, hiding behind ego and threats of violence, muscles, tattoos, and money to mask the wounded boy who is still on the inside.
You ain't hard, you're hurt. That's what I tell these motherfuckers out here. You ain't hard, you're hurt, motherfucker.
Yeah, there's a... Oh, better pay attention to that one.
And the real reason that they will get so bent out of shape when a relationship with a woman ends is not because as a man he just loves for real. It is because of a loss of control over a person that they believe owes them servitude. Such a person is actually extremely dangerous because when it is all about control, violence is always waiting on the doorstep.
You said that you would have love for one but never fall in love with one.
Because all rationality and objectivity goes out the window once you fall in love with a woman as a man. And that's when you open yourself up and you become susceptible to making really bad decisions like hitting a woman or attacking a woman because of your emotions blinding you. It's because men love women for real. Like, we don't love women on like what they provide.
Can you imagine your daughter or your sister or any other woman that you love marrying a man who speaks like this? Some people truly exist so deeply in their ego and their overinflated sense of self that they struggle to see past their own nose. It's like they are incapable of fully comprehending the very words that are coming out of their own mouths. I think, though, it is important to ask and explore the reasons as to why these types of guys are so popular right now. Because they are obviously speaking and pandering to a need that does exist in the wounded, unheard, and unseen men today. Low-key, one of the reasons such men are even allowed to exist and to reproduce is a lack of fathers and a society of isolation, because no father worth his salt would allow these types of men around their family, and their daughters would have grown up to know the difference between a protector and a predator. In my opinion, these truly are the leaders of the Lost Boys. Peter Pan ass bitches.